Spring is here. Why doesn't my heart go dancing? Spring is here. Why isn't the world entrancing? No desire, no ambition leaves me. Maybe it's because nobody needs me. Spring is here. Why doesn't the breeze delight me? Spring stars appear. Doesn't tonight invite me? Maybe it's because nobody loves me. Spring is here. I'm here. So this is the Rodgers Hart song called "Spring Is Here." It's one of their songs, the saddest songs of their compositions. You know, so when you say "spring is here," you know, you feel like, wow, spring is coming back, and flowers are blooming, and everything is beautiful, and everyone is happy. But this particular lyrics tells me otherwise, that this guy is alone, lonely, and maybe depressed. I think clinically depressed person, according to this lyrics, why doesn't my heart go dancing? And why isn't the world entrancing? No desire, no ambition leaves me. Maybe it's because nobody needs me. Of course, this is something, like a feeling of the way in the bottom, and he realized that nobody loves him, and nobody needs him or anything, and he doesn't have any ambition, he doesn't have no desire to do anything. While the spring is gay outside and beautiful, and I think this is somewhat a very interesting phenomena where everybody is embracing the spring, and everyone is happy, because long after winter, winter itself is a very, very depressing thing, that you cannot go outside at all, and the weather is dark and snowy, and it's so depressing. So when spring comes, when snow melted, and start to flower, all the trees are flowers and everything, and everybody should be happy, but sometimes people are not happy, and those people, I think a percentage of those people are not few. I think it's probably more like 50%, 30% to 50% is feeling like that, because of various conditions. Mostly that he doesn't have anything to enjoy in the spring, while everybody else is enjoying going out, all this thing. I think because he's lonely. I think this particular loneliness comes from the person who probably, I would say, not so independent. The loneliness, I really feel like it's something to do with too much dependence on other people's friendship, kindness, other people's socializing. I think some people needs that, and I don't know why that is. I think it's mostly like it's a cultural thing. It's and also your age. I think when you're younger, maybe you need friends more, especially when you're high school or college or something like that. You really need a friend to belong to somebody, some groups. But if you don't have it, you're you feel lonely because everybody else belong to some group and going out all together all the time. So yeah, if you don't have that opportunity, I think you feel like this peer pressure or something that you feel lonely and you get depressed sometimes. In my case, I didn't have that type of thing at all in my life. I rather wanted to be alone myself, and mostly I felt like I like to go wherever I want to go, whenever I wanted to go. But when you have friends, it's not like that. You ask him for somebody to go with you or someplace, and this particular person has to have the same type of mind, and same type of enjoyment capacity. But they don't, because the individuals are completely different type of people. So it's very, very difficult to find a good friend to be with all the time. So after a while, for me, I kind of gave up on depending on other people, and I rather try to do it by myself. And in my whole entire life, I really missed that particular time that I had a good time, and always that the time that I did by myself, and I did, wholeheartedly my hobby or my enjoyable activities by myself. And that particular feeling is completely, I think, for some people, alien to them, because they want to go out with other friends together. They want to have a conversation with other people. They want to share the joy or happiness with other people. And so, yeah, that type of things, when you have it, it's a wonderful thing. You have the particular person with you, and you can share with those wholeheartedly. Could be your wife or husband or something like that, or the very, very best friend. But that type of thing is very rare in my whole life. I felt it's very, very rare. Not because I cannot find somebody like that, but because I guess I understood that it's so difficult to find a person with the same taste. Some people are not compromising. They want to have people who have the same interest, same taste. But most of the time that is not the case. And so that's when I think people suffer from breakup, divorce, all these things. And but that's really, really true, So I think if you look at those how to have a happy life type of books or the videos or something like that, it's always said that you want to be alone, you want to be by yourself, especially when you get older, when you get retired. That particular losing friendship with someone or some group activity become more rare. difficult situation. So I think people suggest that you have to find yourself your own hobby and you do it by yourself. And I think that's what it is. That you have to be more or less like a self sufficient. Yourself in finding the fun and happiness, I think. So all these songs, Rodgers Hart included, have lots of song lyrics saying that because I don't have anybody, I'm so lonely, I'm so not so happy, and I kind of dream of somebody's with me, and I kind of pretend to have somebody with me or something. And I think that's coming from all Rodgers Hart lyrics. And those feelings are very, very common, popular thing. And people who are listening to those pop music, I think is the same thing, that they are alone. That's why they are listening. Whatever. So I think those music is catered for those people. So no wonder there's plenty of songs of loneliness and lovesick, all those things. But Rodgers Hart lyrics, especially, I think that part is very, very strong. And that's kind of tells me probably Rodgers Hart himself is a very lonely person, and wanted to have friends all the time because he's a fun-loving person, right? And as long as he has fun with other people, he is happy. But if you are alone, nobody is with him, I think of course the person becomes kind of lonely, and those feelings, I think that Rodgers Hart expressed in his lyrics. And a couple of days ago, a week ago, so I saw the boys from Syracuse. This is like a first Rodgers and Hart collaboration musical, and I couldn't understand what the nature of this particular musical is. I think it's something to do with like a Roman period, the ancient Rome time. But the people are one after the other, they're singing songs there, and it's very, very interesting. But I think in a beautiful songs, but they sing. But it's all kind of lonely and sad, I think. Just because I think at that time, 1920s and 30s, maybe, people go to the theater to have fun, right? And but those people who goes to theater, of course, they go by couple, right? Two people can go and enjoy it. But sometimes some people are loner. They come to the theater and they enjoy themselves. I think those people who come to the theater alone, feeling kind of lonely because such a wonderful show. I wish if somebody's here to share with this particular happiness with me, but nobody's with me. Yeah, so that's probably sentiment Rodgers Hart put it in the song. Yeah, I think I like those lyrics, and I sometimes, just because of that, because of the sad nature, I like it more. Yeah, I don't know why that is. I, I am alone, but I don't feel lonely. I appreciate being solitude. So I don't know why I like those sad songs, but it is, I think, a very interesting phenomena.